Yeah, man, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, people. You don't know. It is I, Blind Visionary, aka The Conduit, back with another review. But before I get into the review, quick PSA. Still on hiatus as far as dropping reviews regularly, but this is just a one off, real quick. But anyway, yeah, almost done working on the EP I'm doing with HiQ called Audio Biotics. So, probably going to drop that sometime early July. But yeah, without further ado, today I'm going to be talking about the latest release from LoCastro and HiQ, titled HiQ 2. Now, if you remember, I actually reviewed the first HiQ project, which is rapper producer collaboration venture, and I had a lot of good shit to say about it, if I am not mistaken. And then the next thing I reviewed was Slash Coast. I also had a lot of good things to say about that, but I kind of was saying that it's just more get you pumped up, punch you in the face, whole of vibes, like raw aggression type shit. And it served its purpose, but I kind of was like, I wish there was more to it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to report that Coast has kind of proven me right as far as the theory that I had as far as him having range. And the brain food I was yearning for on the Slash Coast project is available on this project. And it is available to the point where, okay, Noho Kai's production is on point. But it's just the right kind of on point to where it can make the lyrics stand out and be front and center here, because it's like you have to actually sit down and listen to this and you get a lot of relatable gems. Because I think one of the biggest things that can happen to you when you're going through this crazy thing called life is when you see somebody saying something that you go, oh, what? I thought that it was just me. Or, oh, I'm going through that too. And if you're a grown man doing grown man shit in this world, there's a lot of stuff here that you'll relate to, because the struggle is real. And there's vulnerability, but it's not corny and it's not wimpy. It's owning what you have to own and acknowledging that you want to address things, basically. So for the most part, there's some kind of range and variation between projects, and that's appreciated. And I'm hoping that at some point, one of the projects this dude drops is going to be along the veins of a particular song that I'll touch on when I get into the track listing. But let's get to the main event, because I don't want to kind of revisit old territory too much. If you want to get into detail, check my other reviews on this dude. But talking about this project specifically and the masterclass that it has given in two areas. One, how to be grown and vulnerable but not make it be corny. And two, something that a huge percentage of the underground has an issue with, that's going to leave them underground. Not really being able to make like cohesive songs that have a beginning, a middle, and an end, but most importantly, that one key ingredient that makes or breaks a lot of things. And a lot of people get all hung up on like being as lyrical as possible, and that's great, but that has limitations. What is not debatable is a contagious hook. And I'm not talking necessarily something poppy, because there have been a lot of major monumental hooks throughout history across genres of music that haven't been poppy, but they have become poppy, if that makes any sense. Yeah, they were popular, but they weren't pop oriented, if that makes sense. And this album is a blueprint for a lot of you out there to follow, as far as, okay, this is how it's done. Coast is in his bag with the chorus thing, and it is tremendously appreciated. Tremendously appreciated, and you're either going to hate or you're going to take notes. Go back to the drawing board, people. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck in the underground with a bunch of sausages as fans and not get outside of that. If that's what you're happy with, then so be it. But yeah, that's what brings this album to the forefront. The substance and the hooks. And the fact that you can distinguish this from the last thing that dropped, I'd say, 6 months ago? Or a little over 6 months ago? Slash Coast. And the door just slammed, but we got to keep it moving. Yeah, so I have to really big up Coast for that. And I'm hoping at some point that something is going to happen. And you're about to find out what it is as I break down the section of the review. Where I go to the section of the review where I break down track listings. Yo, I've been up the whole damn night. I don't sleep. Sue me. Anyway. So now we're gonna start with track 1, which is ironic as hell because I'm a blind man sitting here doing a review and the first song that pops up is Gonna See. Now yeah, nice opening, and it kind of shows you basically what you're getting out the gate with this album. And as I've stated 26 million times, that's very, very important. It's like a hot girl. You know, you spot her and you see the nice body and you go, oh shit. But then you start gravitate towards her and then you see something that says, okay, not only is this girl fine, but she's worth talking to. So you kind of stick around. And this opener does that very well. And the hook is exhibit A of exactly what I'm talking about, where yeah, not only is this a song with substance, but this is a song with a really dope hook. Noho Kai does this thing on the beat, and we're off to the races, kids. So I have track 2, Time to Leave, continues along the same vein. I would say the thing that kind of varies this from the opener is the fact that this is more raw in your face. Like the brain food is still there, but for the most part, this is basically the equivalent of how the English like to say, fuck off. Yeah. So Time to Leave, like a lot of the songs, like a lot of the song titles on here are self-explanatory, which I kind of like. I also like the other end of the spectrum, which is like you have weird ass song titles and you don't know what the hell the song gonna be about. But yeah, so now, oh shit, hold on. Wait, shit, what the fuck am I doing? Hold on, give me 1 second, people. My note just fucked itself. Okay. So now we have track 3. I apologize, people. I don't have an editor, so it is what it is. But anyway, we have track 3. Shit, fuck. Alright, shit, yeah, my phone was bugging. So I have track 3, Down That Road, featuring Taboo. Now, Taboo is somebody who is an unspoken hero. And I hope that's not the case for much longer in terms of this brother deserve him flowers across the board. Like I know him get props on him home turf and like in certain areas in New York and whatnot, but him supposed to be a home staple. I mean, maybe it's because him don't drop as much music, but yeah, this is one of them elite dudes, man. I'm telling you, and he went in with more than 16 bars. I think this is either 32 or 40 something. I don't know what it is. A long ass verse. Both long verses from Tabs and Coast. But besides a very bluesy, rocky beat, the other star of this show is the hook. Where the thing about not being able to sing and trying to do a melodic hook is the believable confidence that you have behind it. That's what make it work. And you can tell that Coastal is having him fun and being comfortable. And yeah, this is an overall great package. So that is track number 3. So now we get to track 4, which is On and On featuring Simone Mosley. Now you see this song right here? This song is the epitome of what I'm talking about with the hook thing. And not only that, it has that, like, there's a certain audience I think Coast have. Like a certain demographic that go tap into what him do. But this song right here, with not just the subject matter, but with just the eeriness of the production and the hook. The hook is the star of the show here, people. It's not really complex, but it does exactly what a hook is supposed to do. And I see this song making noise. This song is a radio song. This is a song that people who normally look in a certain direction will look in a direction and go, oh, I actually like this song. And then maybe they might kind of go down the rabbit hole and find some other stuff they like. But yeah, this is exhibit S tier of what I'm talking about with the whole hook thing. So then now we get to track 5, first 48. And let me expand on what I was saying about what I want Coast to do next, or what I hope Coast does next, is storytelling concept shit. Now I'm not going to give away what this is about because it's going to take away from it. But the title should kind of let you know, first 48. So, but yep, quality right here. And I think this is probably my favorite song on the project. Honorable runner-up is On and On, but yeah, this is why, or one of the main reasons, going back to even like Slick Rick, why I love this thing we call hip-hop, is the ability of an MC to paint a picture with him words. So it's like you're seeing what he's saying to you in your head play out as the song is going, and this is like knocked it out of the park. And I'd love to hear like some type of concept project, especially since dude have an acting background. Speaking of which, he has a movie called Even the Score on Tubi, and I believe it's on Amazon Prime. Check it out. Like, him not one of them B-list actors. Dude can actually act. So yeah, big him up for that. And I think that would kind of be dope if it was translated into an audio movie where you have different characters playing different roles, and it's just like a hip opera, but done in his way. Like with his aggression, with his authenticity, I think it would be dope. So yeah, highlight of the album. Highlight of an album full of highlights, because there ain't no wax songs here. But then we move on to track 6, Fucked Up, which is the Universal X song. We've all had them, where it's like, yeah, she points the finger and it's like, it's you, is you, is you, is you, is you, but at the same time, what about you? And it's a manly thing to do, to say, okay, I had issues, I'm fucked up, but so are you. And in fact, you're more fucked up than me. And it is what it is. It's not no one-way street type thing. So that's accountability. That's maturity. That's what I respect highly about, stepping up to the plate and being a grown-ass man. And not doing it in a corny way. Didn't sound whiny or anything. So then we get to Broken Wings. This is some more self-reflection, self-therapy. Song really resonate with me, and I think this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite beat out of all of Noho Kai's great offerings. So yeah, so far so good. Ain't no weak links in this chain. As we proceed to move on to track numero ocho, which is Rent Free, featuring Noho Kai, because yes, Noho Kai also raps. Not only does he make some dope beats, but he raps. Oh, emphasis on dope beats. Dude is also a producer. Huge difference, as I stated before, between a producer and a beat maker. So yeah, big ups to him for that too. And he's also a dope MC. So, I mean, it's hard to get either of those things right. So when you get both, you have to give immediate and automatic props. So yeah, Rent Free is basically people who obsess with you more than them obsessed with their own life and anything else. And it's like, yeah, whatever, can't do nothing about it. So these are the type of people you kill with success because them live in your head rent free. So that's basically that song in a nutshell. And then we'll move on to track 9, Respect, featuring True Words. Now, this is another banger. I sound like a parrot at this point. But thing that stands out about this is the hook sounds like is a hybrid between will.i.am not being corny and Brother Ali. And yeah, this is like, okay, we're on the home stretch to the end of the album, but there's no fatigue in existence at all. And this is how you're supposed to do a project. You don't overstay your welcome, but you don't leave the listener wanting more. And now that we're on the home stretch, this is like, yeah, this is solidifying what the rest of the album was about. And then we get to the closer, which is Toe Tags featuring RJ Payne and Diabolic. And this is just rapidy raps. Good old rapidy raps. It's like, okay, this album has come and it's made its statement. Let's go out with just some raw shit. And who better to call than RJ Payne and Diabolic? Both do what they do, and they did it very well on this project. And this is a nice ending closer. And it makes me, the listener, go, yeah, good job, brother. Thank you for showing diversity. Thank you for showing that there's more to this underground shit than, well, this underground shit. And thank you for putting an emphasis on how important it is to have your choruses on point. And just for the record, I agree with you about the whole Eminem thing, as far as, yeah, the hypocrisy is real as far as people saying it's trash. But then, yeah, it sounds like Without Me, and Without Me came off of the last album everybody who claims to rate Eminem rated, which was the Eminem Show. And if you remember how that album was, then yeah, but it gets the job done, and it's a TikTok song, and yeah, whatever. But emphasis on what a chorus can do, because of the chorus of that song is the #1 song in the world. But anyway, I digress. This is a very, 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 very dope project. If you're a fan of Coast, then you know, so him have a certain level of quality that him not going to go below. So all this does is make me look forward to what is probably the inevitable Noho Kai 3. And him have other projects dropping. This brother is a machine. Him is one of those people like Bad Seed and certain other people in the underground who just knock shit out. Bam, 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 bam. And yeah, that's very appreciated. So yeah, hip hop heads, go check out this project when it drops in a couple of weeks. I think it dropped on the 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this has been a blind review for Noho Kai Dose. Very, very, very solid project. Don't just listen to it. Buy it, because this is a brother worth supporting. These brothers, I should say, are actually worth supporting. And yeah, until next time, this has been Blind Visionary, aka The Conduit. Like I said, soon come back with reviews on a regular basis when I done work on this music shit. Anyway, Audio Biotics coming soon. Big up to everybody, big up Culture Corner. You done know I have spoken. Oh shit, where the phone is? Viewfinder. Stop recording video.